because I'm really excited what Lucy Greer is making. This is like literally my favorite dessert ever.
Really?
I'm so excited. So for friends at home who are just now tuning in, what are we making?
We are going to make a strawberry pie today, and it's so easy and so good. This is actually one of my grandmother's recipes, Posey, my mom's mom, and I'm also kind of jazzing it up. We're going to make a mint whipped cream.
I am so excited. She knows that I love mint, and so you're soaking the mint leaves in your
cream. Yes, so it's really easy to do, and I did this part last night, what we're going to start with right now. So I just have a handful of fresh mint leaves that I just have in a bowl. I know, I love it. A lot of people grow this. If you do plant it, it'll just kind of go wild, and it's really nice to have in your backyard because it smells so good, and you should go out there and pick it. But of course, you know, we sell it in our produce departments. So I just had a handful of those, and I have 8 ounces of heavy whipping cream. So what we do is just pour it over the mint leaves, just poke it down so they're all submerged, and then just pop it in the fridge. I just did it overnight, so, but you know, 8 hours or so. And if you only have an hour, it's gonna get a little bit of that flavor, but if you are able to plan ahead a little bit and just pop it in the fridge overnight, then you would really get a lot of that flavor. So that's what I did here. So now I'm just gonna take a fork and pull these mint leaves out.
Now that's strawberry pie is already refreshing, but adding that little hint of mint.
I know. And if you know, didn't have time to do this, or you know, didn't have it, you could also just whip up the whipped cream and just add in a squeeze of some mint extract, and you would get that same effect. But like I said, a lot of people just have this around. So now we're just gonna have our flavored cream right here, and we're going to whip it up. And I like to do whipped cream with, well, first of all, you don't want to add anything to your whipped to your cream until it's like almost together.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna get it started. So you don't add your sugar at the beginning, otherwise it won't whip up. Very well.
I've never made whipped cream, but this looks kind of easy.
Oh yeah, it's so easy. So we just have our hand mixer here, and I like to use powdered sugar when I'm sweetening my whipped cream, just because it dissolves and you don't have to worry about any of the granulated sugar not dissolving. And I also like to just sweeten it up, not sweeten it up, but flavor it up with a little bit of vanilla extract too. So we're just, it's gonna take just a minute to, you know, get that going. And the nice thing about this recipe is that it makes 2 pies.
I'm okay with 2 pies.
I know, and I'm just using store-bought crust today, but of course you can make your own crust. And I'm just using the regular pie crust, not the deep dish one. So according to the package, we're just going to bake these for about 10 minutes. We just want to brown them up because we're not going to bake the pie later, so we need to bake the crust first. So I'm going to get some holes poked in that and just pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes.
And we'll do that when we come back with dough, but first I want to talk about Greer's. I know that you guys are extremely busy all the time, but especially during the summertime.
Yes, we love the summertime. We have so many stores that are on the way to the beach, on the way to the island, in Pensacola, and we are excited about our summertime promotions just because our meat departments are so fantastic, and everybody's grilling, everybody is wanting specific things to cook out. And also July is our anniversary month. So the summertime, you know, coming into it, we just get really excited about that and love to do different promotions and celebrate our birthday coming up in July.
Happy birthday to Greer's, and I know that a lot of people are going to be looking forward to those promotions that you guys are doing. I know that I am looking forward to this pie, Jo Emer. I know that you probably are too.
Well, now that Memorial Day has come and gone, it feels like summer is in full swing here.
I know, and I did think this would have been great for Memorial Day. You could have added some blueberries, so you could definitely make this dessert anytime during the summer, strawberry pie, and you could use it for the 4th and put some blueberries in.
Yeah, we got 4th of July coming up.
4th of July. We got lots of summer parties and things going on.
Plus, I'll let you in on a secret.
What?
I don't need an excuse to make strawberry.
I know. Well, this would be a good week because we have strawberries on sale.
Yes, good.
So this recipe makes 2 pies, and so I got 2 1-pound containers of strawberries. We're basically going to put, 1 pound in each pie shell. We have the pie shells in the oven.
Okay.
I just bought the regular crust pie shells out of the frozen section just to save us some time, and I poked holes in that, and we're just going to cook those for about 10 minutes in the oven just to brown it up.
Sounds good.
And we also got started, and we're finishing our mint whipped cream.
Ooh.
So
Our hint of mint.
Our hint of mint whipped cream. I know, you know all about it. So I took a handful of mint leaves and I submerged them in a cup of heavy cream, and it's best to let it sit overnight, but just a couple hours if you have the time. So in this bowl, we just did that one. In this bowl, I already took the mint leaves out and I got it whipping up, and at this point, it's time to add in a couple of tablespoons of powdered sugar. That's how we're gonna sweeten it up. And you don't wanna add the sugar at the beginning because it won't whip up. So you just kind of want, once it starts coming together, then it's time to add a couple of tablespoons of powdered sugar. And I like to do just a little bit of vanilla in here too. So.
I think powdered sugar is tied with brown sugar as my favorite of the sugars.
Is it? I love brown sugar. Whenever my mom was, baking when we were younger, we'd just take handfuls of it. It's so good.
Brown sugar is the best to eat by itself.
For sure.
Of the 3 sugars that I know of. Are there more than 3? Or I know there's variations.
Do you ever use that sugar in the raw?
Make our camera guys what are you talking about?
All right, here's our whipped cream. Yep. So you could just serve it on the side or whatever, but it comes up really pretty. And it's super easy to make your own whipped cream, but you could totally use Cool Whip. There's nothing wrong with using Cool Whip.
Yeah, okay.
So now we're gonna get started on the filling for the pie.
Okay.
So in this bowl, I have 1.5 cups of sugar.
Regular sugar.
Yeah, here's another sugar. Regular sugar. And also I had 3 heaping tablespoons of cornstarch because that's going to thicken up our filling here. And this is 1.5 cups of hot water. And we're also going to add 5 drops of red food coloring.
Just to make it pretty?
Yeah, just to make it pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know you were hoping 6 went in there. I knew you were.
I was watching intensely.
I noticed. I
was going to call you out just in case.
Just in case, but
also to keep in mind, though, if it is 4th of July, you can use 4 drops, just in case you want to
yes, absolutely.
stick with the holiday theme.
Absolutely. So this is just going to take a couple minutes. Once it comes up to a simmer, it's just going to take a couple minutes to thicken up. And then at that point, we're going to add our 1 box of strawberry jello.
All right, strawberries on sale. You can find it on the Wednesday Greer's mail out. Go check that out. Michael and Chelsea, if you had 3 spoons, 1 was regular sugar, 1 was powdered sugar, and 1 was brown sugar, which one would you eat?
Powdered.
Powdered.
We are back in the kitchen with our sweet friend Lucy, and she's making something sweet, and I'm super excited about it. So we're working on strawberry pie, and for our friends who may just be tuning in, what was this process like?
Really easy.
Yeah.
So we took store-bought pie crust, we baked those off in the oven, got them nice and brown, we cooled them down, and then we sliced 2 pounds of fresh strawberries that we have on sale this week.
Of
so
course.
You can make this really affordably, and we just layered them up in here, and then we made our filling, which I'm just finishing up. We started with sugar and water and cornstarch to thicken it up, and a little bit of red food coloring, and we just brought it up to simmer, and you can see it thickened up. And now we're just going to add 1 box of strawberry jello.
Smells so good. You were talking about your kids love jello.
Yeah, they saw the box of jello and they wanted jello, and then I said that I was going to make jello pie.
Right.
And they really like that. So I'll have to give them some when I get home. So you just whisk this in, and then the cool thing is we're just going to pour this over it hot, so you don't have to let it cool down or anything.
Pretty quick too.
Yeah, it's really
After
quick.
You cut up those strawberries.
Absolutely.
Now, you made your own homemade whipped cream with, as Joe Emer says, a hint of mint. And
Yes.
I thought it was really neat. So you soaked that cream overnight with a couple mint leaves, and then it was really easy. You just whipped it all up together, and it's super easy and super good to make at home, maybe with the kids this summer.
It is so easy to make your own whipped cream. Just heavy cream. We sweetened it with powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and yes, that mint. And if you don't have any fresh mint, we talked about, you could use a little bit of mint extract if you wanted to give it that extra flavor, or just regular whipped cream. So at this point, of course, we're just, splitting it between the two pies.
Looks
and
so good.
we don't even have to bake it. We're just going to pop these in the fridge and just let them cool until the filling is set. So it's something great that you could do overnight, and then it's ready to go. And I was thinking these would be really cute to do in those little phyllo cups.
Yeah.
If you were going to do a shower of any sort, I thought that would be really cute to do, and something different for a shower or a party.
Yeah, now it's a cold pie, so refreshing, good, yummy, and of course you can find all of these ingredients at your local Greer's. Lucy, thanks for coming.
Yay,
and
thank you.
She'll be back with us next Wednesday. We're super excited, I know I am, to try this pie, so stay with us. We'll be right back.